A footage is going viral which features the cities of Medina, Jeddah and Mecca from the outer space. Flooding lights of the heighted towers all present to us a beautiful scene of the Mecca and Medina along with Jeddah. But this mesmerizing scene carries a hidden message. What is this hidden message? Before we take a look at this rather intimidating question, take a look at this. If you are feeling drowned in the sea of actions when your heart is constantly berating you from the inside, then it is a return back call from your Creator. If you are looking for a proper direction to refreshen your Iman, then our best-selling book 100 Heart-Touching Stories to Revive Your Iman and Faith must be your most preferable selection to read right now. The link is in the description box below. This clip, which is going viral, shows Mecca, Medina and Jeddah from space. What amazed the astrologist is that the cities looked like seas of lights. Here is that footage from space, and you can easily appreciate that these cities look like garlands made out of bright lights, and the rest of the world is just an ocean of darkness behind them. From the clip we can see that in the darkness there is the Medina and the Mecca, which are filled with the lights. We can easily deduce that Medina and Mecca are light for the people who are lost in the darkness of times. Just like Medina was light for Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he was tortured by the evil disbelievers to leave Mecca. Similarly, Mecca is the light for Muslims all over the world, the birthplace of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the house of Allah. We all gather in Masjid al-Haram to perform Hajj and ask for the forgiveness of Allah Almighty. Subhanallah, brothers and sisters, NASA has been reaching new heights of research and science, and only now it has begun to discover humble signs of the Qudrat, power and wisdom of Allah. From centuries ago, Allah has been sending us signs in the form of earthquakes that demolish huge chunks of population within seconds. Mighty thunderstorms shift the way of huge ships and even sink them. His miracles have done the absolute unbelievable. And these beastly, scary sounds recorded by NASA are just another manifestation of the fact that there is a supreme power who says kun, and it happens. Just a few months ago, NASA released a clip in which the scary sounds of a beast could be heard. This only reminds us of one of the Prophet Musa's stories. Prophet Musa alayhi salam once asked Allah, "O Allah, what will you do if all the inhabitants of the earth start disobeying you?" Allah replied, "I'll send to them an animal that will eat them all in one bite." Upon this, Prophet Musa alayhi salam was amazed. Out of curiosity, he asked Allah, "Where is such a huge animal at that moment?" Allah Almighty said, "He grazes on one of our extensive grounds." The related miracle was heard by an astronaut in NASA. We know that space has no sound because sound waves cannot travel in vacuum. Then how was it that the astronaut heard the sound? Doesn't this discomfort you? Is the astronaut even telling the truth? No one would have believed that guy if NASA had not made this public. The humming, soothing, relaxing sound is how it is in outer space. Isn't it unbelievable? Something negating science. This sounds like something is hardly vibrating. The astronaut himself explained this sound as a billion men doing Gregorian chants simultaneously at the same time. But would it shock you even more if I say that 1400 years ago, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told his companions the same thing? When Prophet Muhammad ﷺ returned from the journey of Mi'raj, was asked several questions about his journey. Some asked him how the heavens looked. Some asked him how it felt it up there. A group of companions came to Muhammad ﷺ and asked him, how did it sound when he was traveling up to the heavens? Muhammad ﷺ replied, I see things you don't, and I hear things you don't hear. But today we are receiving from space. It is only by the will and grace of Almighty that we are able to. He bestowed on us this knowledge. Scholars afterwards assumed that this was the sound of the angels that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was talking about. These angels form the second pillar of Islam. Those who do not believe in angels are hence not Muslims. And we should also know that the second pillar is not only based on angels, it also includes all the jinn and shaitan. This may sound weird, but in order to enter the realm of Islam, one has to believe in these. Because Islam is based on what we can't see, but our beliefs can. The question arises, how do they look? The angels, do they feel anything? Do they make mistakes? Books show us that they are small, but in reality, to our surprise, they have the size of mountains. For example, some of the important angels of Allah, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, may have the size bigger than our planet. And on the other hand, the angel that keeps a check on you may have a size equal to you. In a hadith narrated by Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala an, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam said, the distance between the two shoulders of an angel is equivalent to the distance covered by a bird in 700 years. According to a Sahih Muslim tradition, the angel Jibreel appeared to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his true form, which was so awe-inspiring that it filled the horizon. Jibreel had 600 wings, each one covering the entire horizon, and he was so tall that his head touched the ceiling of the heavens, subhanallah. This only means that the sound NASA has been able to record is only a part of it, the part which Allah willed to deliver to us. The rest of the knowledge will only reach mankind when the Almighty Allah wills. Share with us in the comment section, what do you think about these scary sounds coming from the outer space? What do you think about the humming background sound in the space? What are your thoughts on the cities of lights that could be seen from the space?
If you are feeling drowned in the sea of actions when your heart is constantly berating you from the inside, then it is a return back call from your Creator. If you are looking for a proper direction to refreshen your Iman, then our best-selling book 100 Heart-Touching Stories to Revive Your Iman and Faith must be your most preferable selection to read right now. The link is in the description box below.